Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about MCDU, that is it's also known as FMS, Flight Management System. So this thing basically this box which you are seeing is basically the FMS. Okay, this is the we can say the brain of the aircraft. Like we configure everything here. What is our departing runway, what is our arrival runway, which route we are going to follow, what should be our speed at each waypoint, what should be our altitude at each waypoint, and we manage entire thing from this box here. So we call it FMS, or we call it MCDU also. FMS stands for Flight Management System, and MCD is like main control display unit. Okay, so let's go ahead and configure this FMS, but for configuring this we need a flight plan. So let's go ahead and see our flight plan. We will be needing that. Okay, so let me quickly grab that here. So this is our flight plan for today. We are flying from Frankfurt Main to London City, and this is our alternate route, alternate runway, we can say. Okay, we will be flying at 34,000 feet. Cruising index will be 10. So what cruising index is basically, it's not a cruising index, it's a cost index. So what is cost index? Basically it's like the lesser it is, you have to fly, you can't do what we can say vibrant descent or vibrant, like you have to manage the cost. Okay, so the lesser this number, the more smoothly you have to descend. Okay, the total routing distance is like 370 nautical miles. Average wind we will be facing from 238 degree, the 47 knots. Okay, and rest of the thing I have left like by default. The block fuel, total block fuel for today's trip will be 14,630 lbs. Okay, and the zero fuel weight and the total weight, we these all information is here. So this is going to be our route. This is the main important thing. So let's understand the routing information first. So the first thing is having the like departure airport name, that is EDDF, that is done for Frankfurt. 25C is our runway, that is 25 center. Okay, then this is our SID. So what a SID is? It is basically scheduled instrument departure. Okay, so to view that, let's go here to the charts and we will understand that because it's mandatory to know. So see, you see this magenta line here. So this is our departing runway. We will be departing from this 25 center, and this is a route, we can say this is a fixed route on which the flight follows to leave that airport. Okay, so suppose you are leaving from your friend's home and you want to catch the main road, so he will tell you a route that go this way and you will find the highway. So this is the same thing, we call it SID. It means uh, s- like scheduled instrument departure, or we call it SID, and its name is SOBRA. Okay, this waypoint name is. Okay, what is a waypoint? So waypoint, you can consider as a place where you want to go. Okay, so these all are ones in blue is the waypoints. Okay, and this magenta line, this one is the airway. Airway is a, you can say, road or a highway for the planes. It's a virtual highway for the planes, and the name is written something like Y180, Y181. These are the names. Okay, hope you understand till till this point. And let's go ahead and talk about star also. So as we have a standard departure route, we are having a standard arrival route also, and we call it star. Okay, standard arrival terminal route. So this green line is the standard route where it, like, all the flight coming from this direction will follow this route to land on the airport. And these two are the very crucial in our entire flight plan. Okay, because there are multiple restriction here for, like, you can see there is a holding pattern, and there is like speed constraint, altitude constraints, we need ATC permissions. So many things we have to see in, like, in a star or in a sit. Okay, so let's go ahead and like, without wasting the time, we will configure these things in our Airbus. Okay, so to configure like a flight plan in a Airbus, we follow a mechanism or a method called diff script. Okay, what diff script like means is D is for data, I for init, okay, F is for flight plan, S is for secondary flight plan, R is for radio and navigation, okay, DIF, SR, I is for init 2, and P is for preference. Okay, so these things we have to set. We will follow the same sequence in this video. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and click on data. In data, what we do, we click on AC status, and we see, or we verify 2 or 3 things here. Like, we verify the aircraft name, the model, the engine model, and the database, whether the database is active or not. Okay, and we don't have secondary navigation database available, so we will not like able to there is no backup of the primary one. That's completely okay, we don't require it here. Okay, so in init, what we do, we put the departing runway slash the destination runway. Okay, so according to our flight plan, let me grab that. The departing runway is EDDF and the arrival is EGLC. Okay, so I am keeping a snip of the route here so you can follow with me. So let's type the same thing, EDDF slash EGLC, and we will press RSK1. Okay, now this is for if you have saved the flight plan already and you want to use .fms file, you can use this. And this is the alternate route. In real scenarios, we fill the alternate route also. So if you fail to land on this London city, where you want to go else, that information you fill here. But for now, for this dummy purpose, we are not going to fill this. Flight number we have to take from flight plan again. So if I grab my flight plan, let me show you the flight number. This is N339SB. Okay, so fill in the same thing here, N339SB. So this is something, this is a call sign. The ATC will be like talking, while ATC will talking to you, they will use this call sign. Okay, the cruise flight level for today's flight is 34,000 feet, but we are not going actually to fly, we are just setting up the things for dummy purpose. I will keep it as 10,000 only. Okay, perfect, this page is filled up. Okay, now D is done, I is done, let's go to F. Okay, so you can see this is our departure runway and this is our landing runway or destination runway, but in between no waypoint has been filled, it's all blank. So we will set up the things. So first step is to select the seat. For selecting the seat, we will click on this runway name EDDF, the source runway, we will go to departure and we will select the runway which we are going to fly, that is 25 center, and the name of SID. So the name of SID in our case is SOBR8F. Okay, and as you can see, this has been inserted in yellow. Why? Because it's not active yet. So to make it active, you have to click on insert. Okay, once we have inserted it, you can see it's in green, and these all waypoint are the part of our what we can say, the SID only. Okay, and the last waypoint is SOBRA. Okay, so we have came till this point. Okay, let me show my map. Okay, we have just fill in the SID and we have completed up till this. Now from here we want to take this route Y180, and we are going till BITBU. Why till BITBU only? Because after this the name is changing. The name is changing to Y81. So the Y180 highway, or we can in technical term we call it airway, is coming till BITBU only. Okay, so we have to write. So how we do that? We click on this SOBRA. We'll go to airways, and here we type the name of the airway, or you can say highway to understand. Okay, the virtual highway. So it's Y180. Let's go ahead and type Y180. And where we are going? We are going till BITBU. So it's BITBU. Okay. Okay, that one is done. Now from BITBU we are taking this Y181 and we are going till Demuel. Okay, from Demuel the name is again changing, so we will put Demuel. Okay, so put the road name or the airway name, that is Y181. I'm calling this road just for your understanding. Actually we call it airway. Okay, and we are going till Demuel. DEMUL, Demuel. Okay, so I'm going ahead and I am filling all the waypoints using that same method. So the next airway name is M624, and the waypoint we are flying up to is like BUB. Okay, from BUB we are going to take L608 and we are going to SUMUM. Oh, sorry, I haven't entered the road name here. Okay, okay. Then we have done with the waypoints. Next we have to insert the star. Okay, why I'm saying that? See, you came across here, you came all the way here. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. You came till this BUB and then you came till the like SUMUM point. Where is SUMUM point? This SUMUM. Now this green part is star. So how to select a star? We can't just go ahead and simply write it here. So what we do, we insert this thing first, all the waypoints we have to insert, and then scroll all the way down. Okay, you can see there is a flight discontinuity here. So we will select the destination part, and we will select arrival, and here we will be selecting the arrival runway, that is in our case 27, so ILS 27, and we will be following the star, that is SUMU1C. Let's search for that. uh, SUMU1C, this one. Okay, let's go ahead and select insert. Okay, so this is our complete flight plan we have inserted. Okay, there is no flight discontinuity, we are good. Okay, and there is a shortcut. If you want to go to beginning of the flight plan, just click on flight plan. If you want to go to end of the flight plan, click on airport. Okay, so we have done with DIF. Now let's go to secondary flight plan. We can't configure it in here, but in real scenario, the pilots configure these also. Okay, then again the radio and the navigation, it's all set for us. So in airport chart, you can see what is your VOR frequency, what is your like cruising information and all. You can set it here. So for in our case, everything has been filled, so we will not touch this. Okay. Next, we have to fill init 2. To fill the init 2, okay, okay, init 2 in our case is already completed. We don't want to do anything, and then we go to preferences page. In preferences page, we have to fill some of the information, that is V1, velocity 1. So velocity is 1 is the velocity where you can't abort the takeoff. It means you have to take off in any scenario, whether it is an engine failure, whether it is a bird strike, you have to do the takeoff. Okay, so this is the called the V1 speed. So it is calculated as per your payload, as per your number of passengers, what is your flight weight, what is your fuel weight. Okay, what is a VR? VR is a speed where we have to rotate, like we have to pitch up, and we have to leave the airport and take off. This speed is known as VR, and this is around 142 for now. I will fill in this. And the V2 is you have to maintain that speed to avoid any stalls or like low speed scenario. You have to maintain that speed. So this is around 165 I am putting. Okay, now you have to set like the flaps settings, like on which flaps you are going to take off. So if there is a short runway, we prefer 5, okay, or more than that. So for now I'm keeping it as 1. And of course the trim settings, so the trim for now I'm setting as up 1.3. Okay, so this all has been set up, like we are good with the flight plan. So let's go ahead and watch this in our uh, navigation panel also. So make it to flight plan, and as you can see, this is how we are going to fly, and this is our entire flight plan. Okay, so we will be taking off from runway 25 center. These are all the waypoints which we have filled up, and our flight plan is good, and we are ready to take off. So thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.